This is Damon. I have been asked to answer some questions regarding music and playing music, and I'm going to do my best to answer them. So here it goes. I started playing when I was very young. I'm always a little hesitant to answer that question because at 49 years old, you'd think I'd be a lot better at it than I am, since I started when I was 7. But yeah, that's where we're at. So 7 years old. Grew up in a musical family. Played my whole life. That's just where it is. I primarily play the guitar. I play a little piano, play a little bass, play a little mandolin, play a little ukulele. But I don't play any of those instruments in front of people, just my cats. So yeah, guitar. I'm a guitar player. That's just it. For better or worse, that's what I do. Well, there've been a few bad experiences, but not many. I've been pretty lucky that way. Generally, I don't know if I can pinpoint a single worst experience. Most of the bad experiences I have playing are self-induced. I've played a few gigs to questionable crowds, but honestly, almost all the time playing music with people is pretty much a joy. So I don't think I have any terrible gig experiences that wouldn't just come off as me whining about, oh, I didn't have such a good time, boo-hoo. No, I've seen some bad concerts, but I don't want to name names. They know what they did. They know who they are. So yeah, for the most part, not too many bad ones. Let's move on. They're all great. I love playing music. Playing music for people is awesome. Playing music with people is awesome. Remember when we used to do that? Oh, those were good times. Yeah. I've played to some pretty big crowds and had a great time. I've played to 2 or 3 people and had a great time. It's always great playing music. It's the thing that gets me up in the morning. And the single hardest thing of this whole plague we are enduring right now is not being able to get together with my friends to play music or to play for people, particularly people in Tucson, which is the best music crowd to play for is the Tucson crowd. So, yeah, we'll get back to it, right? Please, right? Please, we'll get back to it. I don't have a whole lot of secrets when it comes to the music that I like. I like what I like, I don't like what I don't like, and I think that's true for everybody. You're not wrong for liking what you like, and you're not wrong for disliking what you don't like. It's just the way it is. But if you're talking about a romantic crush, Bonnie Raitt. Bonnie Raitt. I could listen to that woman sing The Phone Book. And she plays guitar like a mother. It's the whole package. My wife knows. We've talked about it. It's okay. That's a tough one. We recently lost Little Richard. That was a big one for me as a kid. Little Richard, Johnny B. Good, Chuck Berry, Bobby Bland, Johnny Cash. Those were the early ones. We are mostly listening to the music that my father listened to. Those were the big ones that I remember hearing as a young child. As I got older and started developing my own musical tastes, bands like Zeppelin and Deep Purple and Aerosmith, became really important. And then, you know, the punk bands, Dead Kennedys and, you know, Black Flag, Fear, all those bands became important to me as a kid. I don't think I have I could point to a single influence that was like, that's the one. That's the thing that I get really excited about music, and whatever it is at the moment is the most important thing in the world, whatever I'm obsessed with at the moment. And that changes practically on an hourly basis. So, yeah. How's that for an answer? Or a non-answer? Whatever. Again, I don't have any guilty pleasures. I'm not ashamed of anything that I like, but I will say this. I love the band Cinderella. And I will defend that. I will fight you over the band Cinderella. That's all I'm going to say. Moving on. Oh man. There's a lot of it, but I don't like to tell people what it is because it's my opinion and it doesn't matter to other people. There are bands out there I like. There's music out there that just doesn't land with me. It's not their fault. It's not their responsibility to play music that I like. It just doesn't work for me. However, there is one band that I have decided that I would put all of my musical angst and hatred into, and it's really not their fault. They just happen to be the one, and that band would be Journey. Journey. I don't like them. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't like them. Not a single song. Actually, the first two Journey records are pretty good, which only shows that they knew better. And they did it anyways. They gave us open arms and hugging, touching, and squeezing, and they knew better. Watching you, Journey. Next question. I would assume I have any musical talent to describe. The big assumption. 3 words. Persistent, self-absorbed, just 2 words, but, and let's just go with that. I really like doing it. I'm not always the biggest fan of how I play music, but I really like doing it, so it's you poor suckers that have to sit there and listen to me do it. Or not anymore. Might never do it again. What? It's got dark. Well, this is a list that would change every time you ask me, but I'm just going to list off the top 5 that pop in right now. Black Sabbath, Sabbath Bloody Sabbath. Junior Wells, Hoodoo Man. Let's go with Bobby Blue Bland's Two Step from the Blues. The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly soundtrack by Ennio Morricone. And Hunky Dory by David Bowie. Again, I could give you another 5 in a minute here. The fact is that taking 5 records for 6 months is just not a situation that I can deal with. I just stay home. There's bonus questions. Well, it's a tough road being a working musician, in that by working you mean earning a paycheck that is consistent and above the poverty level. That's a tough thing to do. That's not me. I'm not crying tears, shaking my fist and yelling at the injustice of it all. It's just that it's tough to make money playing music, particularly if you're going to play mostly original music. stuff. So the most important thing then is to be true to yourself and play the music that really means something to you. If the goal of playing music is to express a certain thing or a certain emotion or a certain point of view, then be really honest about that. The business side of things is something I've never been able to navigate well, but I've been lucky that all the groups and the bands that I play with are pretty great groups of people playing pretty honest music, and so at the end of the day, we may not be selling hundreds, dozens, or any records, but we're playing music that we all really feel passionately about, and I think if you can do that as a musician, then you're winning. The rest of it, you can figure that out. You can figure out other ways to pay your bills. Just be true to your music and you'll be okay. You'll live a happy life or something. Yeah, I don't actually sing in the shower that much, but when I do, it's generally songs that I have to know the lyrics to, in case occasionally I have to sing a song. So like Dylan's Highway 61 Revisited is a good one because a lot of verses in that, and they don't make any sense. I don't know what the song's about, but it's not good, whatever it's about. It's not a happy song. But there's a lot of words, and they're strung together in weird ways. So I wind up singing a lot of Highway 61 Revisited, or Shame, 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 or whatever. So that's generally what I sing in the shower, as far as you know. All right, that's it. I done answered all the questions. So yeah, be safe out there, Tucson, and hopefully we can meet up again, play some music for each other, have a couple of beers, and not kill each other. How about that? That'd be nice. All right, stay safe.